I just wanted to inform everyone out there. I've been getting a lot of replies and questions on the 4.6. Not typically the Marauders per se, but more of the Crown Vics Grand Marquis. A lot of Grand Marquis and town cars. The Crown Vic, the Interceptors, they haul ass to begin with. A lot of people go out to the market, buy a Grand Marquis or a town car, and then they just want to upgrade the power and pick up horsepower, torque, low end, high end. It all makes sense, but the main question is what size throttle body should I be putting on my car? And honestly, after I've been working on a mirror for the last 5 years and just testing here and there. First of all, I wanted to say I wish I can go back in time and record everything that I've done and worked and did all myself. Back then, it wasn't a thing for me to do YouTube. So now I'm taking it into my own hands, and I just wanted to show you guys what to do and what throttle body sizes or plenums I recommend you buying. All right, so here we have 65 mil cable, 70 mil cable, 65 mil drive-by, and 75 mil drive-by. So what all these have in common is they provide air to the engine, to the intake manifold where it gets traveled into the combustion chamber. So this is stock, right? This is all from factory. It's still filthy. I actually build these, I pour them, I polish them, and they actually behave a lot better than the stocks. The ones that you can get from Summit, they're about, BBKs are running about $300. This is, if this was drive-by, you will require a tune, but since it's cable driven, depending on what your bolt-on actions are, so if you have a cold air intake, it will definitely benefit from a tune. If you have heavier duty injectors, you'll definitely benefit from a tune. If you're just running a bigger throttle body or a spacer or a plenum spacer, you're not gonna need a tune that much because it's not providing that much. It's only giving you a throttle response, not anything in the horsepower gains. So if you want quickness out of your throttle body, you definitely want to go bigger. Not necessarily to get a tune. That being said, for these, this one is 5 millimeters bigger than this one, and you can tell because it overlaps it, but it doesn't go through it completely. So 70, 65. Now let's focus on the stock drive-by wires. This is exactly where it's going to matter for a tune. Anything you do on a 2005 to 2011 Panther vehicles, it's going to require a tune. So my recommendation is put everything you have on the table, because the second you start throwing stuff inside on top of the engine, bolt-on, plenums, cold air intakes, throttle body, fuel injectors, anything is going to, you see this guy right here? That guy, that's a sensor. That's your motor to open up this guy, right? So anything you do is going to require a tune. My recommendation is just get everything done, throw it on your car, call Marty and have him send you a tune depending on your custom fabrication of what you've done to the car. So this one is a 65 mil drive-by wire. This is going to be from a 2005 to 2011 Crown Vics, Grand Marquis, and Lincoln Town Cars. This one is the 80 mil. This one is the big boy, no, this is a 75 mil, so we're going to measure this. I believe it's 75 from the Expeditions. Yeah, this is 3 inches exactly. Yeah, so, actually, is it? It's about, yeah, it's exactly 3 inches. The lip to lip, it should be about 3 1/4. Yep, 3 1/4. So what this is going to do, if you throw this on your car from an Expedition, you're gonna run into huge problems for hesitation. You're gonna stall, you're gonna go in limp mode because this is providing way more air than the engine is programmed from factory by Ford. The air and fuel mixture is gonna be crazy. You're gonna run really, really lean, a lot of air and not a lot of fuel. So the second you throw something like this on top of the plenum, you also gotta make sure the bolts are lining up, because they don't line up. Here, sorry. Here, let me pick this up. As you can see, they do not line up. Okay, this one right here is a hair more to the right, and it's just not gonna line up on the plenum. So you're gonna have to drill. You're gonna drill a hole right about here for it to fit, and right about here for it to fit on the plenum. I definitely don't recommend installing a 75 mil throttle body, because you're just gonna have problems. Your low end horsepower is your low end pickup, your torque is gonna die off without a tune. But with a tune, and definitely recommend only going to a 75 mil, because you are adding forced induction. So if you're adding that, you are going to be a very nice ride, to be honest with you. You're definitely going to pull hard low end and high end, especially with a bolt-on system, cold air intake, plenum, bigger plenum, pour and polished. I actually pour and polish these as well for my customers. So anything you guys want, this is not already done anyways. I still have to do this one. That being said, throttle bodies are, yes, they do add power, but you have to do it right. You can't just throw this on the car and call it quits unless you're running just a hair bigger throttle body instead of the 65 mil, going 70 mil. They're definitely different in sizes, and I'm telling you, you're definitely gonna have a limp mode. So like this one here, this one is, the plate is about 2 3/4, and this one here is about, let's see, pull this guy up here for you. This one here is about 2 1/4. Sorry, I'm trying to see here. Yeah, this is 2 1/4, 2 3/4. This shouldn't be that much bigger. This is 2 7/8. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, power, we love power, but make sure you're doing it right, especially on these cars. They're very sensitive, and do not add cold air intakes on drive-by wire systems, the electric ones. Keep the get the Murata box. There's plenty on eBay, and put the tube, this tube right here. This is from a P71. Get this tube for 2005 and up. You can fit this without the silencer. It definitely adds pickup. Or you can go get the police version on the older ones. They're gonna look like, I don't have any here, but they're gonna look just like this one without the silencer, the pockets. They came on the town cars and Grand Marquises. The second you do that, you're really going to open up the car and enjoy it. So I just wanted to give you guys some cool information here. They're all different, but they all behave roughly the same way, excluding they won't behave without a tune. You have to get a tune for these two right here, okay? All right, guys, I'll catch you guys in another one.